quarter of a tank of diesel. Here goes nothing. Hello and welcome back to the channel and yet another video. So if you haven't already noticed, I'm trying to get 3 videos out a week at the moment, Monday, Wednesday and Friday, because I've got a lot more time to do these cars now. Announcement to be made soon. And again today we've got another new car. I've commented on this car a couple of times in videos already because this has been sat outside, or well, I've been running it in and out, put it that way, on the trailer for almost 2 weeks now, and that's because it's not got a key. That's why. And unfortunately when I bought it, the timing was a bit wrong. I was about to have a week's holiday and also my locksmith was about to have a week's holiday, so today is the first opportunity after he's got back from holiday that he can get up here today. So we're going to find out if this thing runs, because like I say, I have no key for this car whatsoever. Very little damage, really good spec car. I think it's a Kia Rio 3, so it's got really nice wheels and a good spec, and I think it's going to turn out to be a really good car as long as the key, it makes it run and drive. So what we're going to do is we're going to have a look around it quickly now. He's due here in about 10 minutes, so we'll get a quick walk around done, and then we're just going to see if it starts after he's been. So I'm going to spin you around. But like I said, as always, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Big thumbs up, any comments, put them in the bottom and I'll try my best to get to them. So let's dive in. Oh, my arm's aching today. Anyway, right, so we have got a 2014 Kia Rio 3. The 3, I think, stands for the spec. It's like 1, 2, 3. Something, I don't know, I'm not a Kia expert, but as far as I know, this is a good spec. It's got the nice projectors. Nice, are they 18s or are they 17s? They're 17s, nice 17-inch alloys. So it's nice. It's a nice little car, and although, like I said, I've got no key, I suspect this car's done about 40,000 miles. And it's got the 1.4 CRDI engine in it, so it's actually a really nice looking car. And in terms of damage, this wing's just got a bit, it's got some scratches and a dent, so it's a bit out of shape. I am trying to just get a wing. It's got there's a little tiny pin dent there, but won't be doing anything with that. Parking sensors on the back. The most of the damage is this side. We've got a smashed driver's window, and we've got this damage here. So the actual bumper itself has survived really well. The bumper's fine, headlight's fine, it's not loose. This wing obviously is knackered. Bumper bracket feels fine as well. So it's literally just going to be a pair of wings and a window, as far as I can see. Tyre is okay on that one. Yeah, brakes feel good, no lips. Yeah, I don't think it's going to take much effort to get this sorted, as long as the key, that feels like a brand new disc, that. In fact it is, look at that. How shiny that is, that's a brand new disc. So it's had new discs and pads. Yeah, new discs and pads on the back. And that's a pretty much brand new tyre as well, that. Yeah, the fronts have got enough on them. But again, I think it's had new discs and pads this all round. Yeah, rear tyres are great, fine. Fronts are a little bit low. Now another thing I've noticed, I'd already known, this wheel is pointing to the curb. This wheel is pointing to the middle of the road. So yeah, both wheels are pointing in opposite directions. But although the damage on the wing is this side, the actual suspension damage is on this side. It's got, I don't think you'll see under there.
Can't see anything.
No, you can't see anything. Let me put a torch on so I can show you. But basically, it's got a bent control arm and a bent track rod end. So let's just see what I can get you under there with now.
I can't really see what you're seeing, but I think you can just about make out that control arm is bent. And where's the track rod end? Track rod end's on the back. You can see it through that gap there, just below the drive shaft. Track rod end is bent and the control arm.
So that's why the wheels are pointing in opposite directions. Now this car is locked, with no way to get into it, because even if you lean in and pull the handle, they don't unlock, which I will show now. Oh.
So handles there. Will not open. Won't open. So what I have done already is I've popped the bonnet. I put the battery on to see if I get any power, and still absolutely nothing. So yeah, there's nothing we can do until the key man comes, really. But like I said, that's going to be within the next 5 to 10 minutes. Let's just open this bonnet. I just want to show you just how clean it is. Bonnet stays there. But just look how clean it is under this bonnet. Just look at the inner chassis there. It's spotless. This car appears to have been really well looked after. I have had a little route around inside it, and there isn't any sign of any service history, unfortunately. But it looks like a really well looked after car. Looks quite nice inside as well. Bit of glass. And over there we've got our control arm and track rod end, which I've already got ready. And yeah, a lot of glass, and it's wet inside as well because I've had to leave it outside a little bit in the rain during the days, unfortunately. So yeah, it's just a case now of waiting for the key man to come, and fingers crossed this thing starts with no problems. So once he's been, I'll come back to you and I'll let you know what the outcome is. Fingers crossed it's a runner. Right guys, we're done and we're ready. We've got a key, completely coded, so the hazards flashing, all done. I've also gone and got a blanket, another one, a solid key as well, a spare for it. So just in case, well, it's an easier sell, I think, with 2 keys. So, should we see if it runs? Shall we see if it runs, and obviously see the mileage on it as well, because I think it's somewhere around 40. I've just quickly hoovered the seat and the floor mat. It's wet through in it. Let me just see if I can find a bag to sit on. Sit on this bag. And in this bag is the replacement ECU for the Fiesta. So I'm going to be seeing if that works today as well. I'll put that on the seat to try and keep my backside a bit drier. I don't think it's going to do much in all honesty, but I want to sit in it. Still a load of glass down there, and I feel like I'm sitting back. Crikey, it's up a little bit. it's a nice place to be, this. Right. Let's see what happens. Turn that straight. Line to deal with 43,947. Quarter of a tank of diesel. Here goes nothing. There we go. Absolutely perfect. So it's got auto lights, that's why lights are on. Oh, it sounds great. Sounds perfect. Okay. Turn the AC off. We don't need that today, I tell you. It's bloody freezing. Start, stop. Yeah, I'm impressed actually. This is a really nice cockpit. Oh, it sounds like it's brand new. It sounds like it's brand new, this thing. What a cracking little car. Wow. Yes, hey, well, anyway, it runs. So that is great, isn't it? I'm not shutting the door actually. What I do, yeah, it runs. And it runs really good. Really good. Well, that's excellent. Oh, that is excellent. What a nice little car. They're not flashing, by the way. It's just the camera reacting to the LED side lights. Sounds perfect, absolutely perfect. Over the moon, that's great. What a start to the day. So, that wheel straight now. That wheel's like on full lock. So that shows how much that track rear end's bent. Alright, okay, that's good. What should I do? Right, what I'm gonna do is I'll turn this off because it's smogging my unit up. Remember, it's probably not been around this car for 3 months. It's not smoking, but you know, diesel fumes in a confined space and all that. So what I'm thinking is what should we do? I'm stuck with this vehicle on this ramp because of my Jeep, but I've got all the parts for the Jeep now to finish the video that I'd started to get that off there, which means then we can get this on the ramp and do the track rear end and the bottom arm, which I've got. So shall we do that? So I'm gonna stop here, but we'll continue on this video, I think. I'll stop here. I'm gonna go and start and carry on my video on the Jeep, and then we'll come back to this later today, finish this video, get it on the ramp, do the track rear end and the bottom arm, and just make sure it moves and drives. Can't see why not. And then that'll be a great video, won't it, for you guys? So yeah, I'll come back as soon as I can, and we'll continue. Alrighty then, so we've got it off the trailer, finally got it off the trailer and got some space back, and we're on the ramp. So we can go ahead now and get the suspension damage sorted, because now we know it runs. The question is, does it drive? The wheels are really pointing in opposite directions. At the present, I've got the passenger side just towing out, and the driver's side's like on full lock towing out. So yeah, there's definitely some good suspension damage under there.
We will raise it up now and have a good look underneath it. And but I was just having a little bit of a panic for a minute. I thought there was no locking wheel nut key, but I did. I found it in the glove box, so that's all good. So let's raise it up and have a look underneath. It's mightily cold up here today. Absolutely freezing. It's going to be time for the old thermals soon, I think. And perhaps get that heater fixed and maybe use it a bit. Anyway. Right, we're up. So this driver's side, where we have the damaged wing, doesn't seem to have any damage underneath at all. Everything looks to be the correct shape and whatnot. Everything else under here looks reasonably good. Nothing that's jumping out at me. But then there is this damage on the passenger side. To the bottom arm, it's got a really good bend in it. That's definitely had a good whack. And the track red end, look at the bend on that. Compare that to that. Yeah, it's well out in it. So we have got a bottom arm and a track red end that we can compare. And that's the difference. So yeah, there's a hell of a lot of a bend in there. So I'm hoping it's as simple as swapping out them two parts, and that should solve our suspension damage. But it is interesting how they've managed to bend that so well without putting much of a mark on the wheel. You know, there's only a normal bit of curbing, so it must have hit on the front of it. So they must have had a bit of lock on it, must have hit on the tyre and pushed, because it has pushed it back obviously. So look at that. But that bottom arm will fix that, hopefully. So it should be quite quick, easy suspension fix. Then we can get it running and moving and make sure everything's right there. And then all I need is a pair of wings and I've got the window coming. The driver's window's on its way. Just need a pair of wings, and this one's another one done. Flying through them at the moment. So right, I'll put you on a bit of time lapse and we'll get bottom arm and track red end off, replaced, and hopefully that's the end of our suspension issues and we can give it its maiden voyage. Alright, we're stripped down and we can see now the extent of the damage to these two parts. So as you can tell, the lower arm is no longer flat, it's bent right up where it should be flat against the floor. And these are our two track rod ends. Now unfortunately, even though this track rod end was listed for this exact car, it's not right. If you look at the thread size, what is it, 12mm maybe? And then compare it to this one, that's about 16 or 18mm that. So this track rod end will not thread onto our rack end. So I've ordered one for today. In about 2 hours I've got to go and collect it. So it's going to delay us a little bit, but what we can do is put on this control arm, make sure that's okay, and then yeah, wait a little bit for the track rod end. But there doesn't seem to be anything else. Everything else seems to be all okay. So I'm pretty happy that we can continue. And we'll get this bottom control arm on, at least, for the time being. And I'm then going to try the ECU in that Fiesta. And fingers crossed that ECU fixes that car. Because it's stressing me out, I tell you now, it's stressing me out. Right, I'll put it back on stand and we'll get this bottom control arm in. Alrighty then. So yeah, I've just thrown the track rod end on as well, and we've now got wheels pointing in the same direction. So let's drop it down and we can move it forwards then and finally see if this thing will move. Or, well, basically if the gearbox is okay, I'm sure it is, you know, but let's just make sure. And yeah, we can move it in and out now, it's finally jaw movable. Right. Oh. I don't know why. Oh, is it because I've not took the key out of the ignition? Oh, they've gone off now actually. Lights stayed on for a while. I was wondering why. I haven't put all my tools away as well yet. Yeah, how are we looking? That side's straight on. That side's straight on, so yeah, okay. I've tracked it up exactly the same place as it was before. So, oh, a bit crunchy. Glass everywhere. A bit more. Yeah, I should get in that now. Oh, I keep forgetting about that door catching on the wing. Anyway, oh Christ, glass.
I do quite like this car, you know. It's nice. Try backwards first. Oh, yes. Oh, clutch is really low. Parking sensors on the rear. Oh, everything's perfect. Oh, this is a nice drive. This feels nice. Yes. Right, well, there we go. Oh, crikey. Need to pull that wing forwards or something, stop it grinding on there. So that's the right place, left to right. This side. Oh yeah, that's perfect. That's good. That's really squared that wheel up in the arch, front to back. So yeah, all we need now is a good clean, fit the window, driver's window, and I need to get 2 wings in colour. I'm struggling at the minute, so if anyone knows of any, do let me know. By the time this video comes out, I'm hoping I've probably got some, to be fair, but you never know, so let me know. It's probably one of them that was used to smash the window. Oh, nice car, nice car. Right, guys, I'm going to end it there. Thank you very much for watching. As always, I hope you have enjoyed, and I really appreciate the support. I really do. I love doing this, and you guys help it to happen. So thank you, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.